Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Complete to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Now he takes it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Third and just 2 to go. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Blitz coming here. Jackson forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
No, we change it. 13.
Now Jackson on third down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Now give left side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Yo. Sit up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go. You. Middle. Go.
First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. It is caught left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Motioning him from the slot right. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey. Sit up.
On first down, Jackson. He's on the move. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No, we change it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts. Offense up to the line fast. He still has room inside the 30. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Connection made to Coleman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Report. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Hey, middle. Go. Cut.
Jackson throwing here. Pass complete to Walker. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And he got this close to midfield before going out.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
What ain't it? He changed it. Hey, report.
Now here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, what are you?
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A final throw before the break. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete to Coleman. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. From his own end zone, here we go. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. You at X. You at X. No, we changed it. 180. What a shot.
First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Yeah. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw for Jackson. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Lamar throwing again. Into the hands of Walker. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Jackson, quick pass wide.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And the Colts sending 6 DBs out there. Dive package, 3rd down coming.
You change it. Hey. You change it. 180. What is it? Go ahead. Hey.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Right?
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here.
180. You at X. No, we changed it. 180. What is it?
Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
By maybe a foot at most, Cade. He missed the chance to give them the lead here in the second half, and you know it. If that kicker could climb up and rip off the uprights, he would. Because that kick felt good. It looked good. Just unfortunately inches off.
First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll fire it deep. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
13. Ready, shot. Report.
Man in motion here. On first down, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Ozzy. Shut up. Ready, shot. Yo. Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180. Go ahead.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Hey, middle.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Putting the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The throw is caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Middle. Change it.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Richardson now on first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's some space inside the 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt. Mitchell now in motion left. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go.
180. 180. Right shot. Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And they send a man in motion. From the 28. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Putting a receiver in motion. Hauled in left side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They motion the tight end over. Richardson on 3rd. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
42. Ravens 21.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Chased out to his right. Trying to push it deep down, and they pick him off again. And the Colts get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
It's not. No, we changed it.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st down, here's Lamar. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
13. Report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yo. Hey, middle. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
You. Middle. You change it. Hey, report.
Lamar throwing again. The Bats got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some
Oh, no, they get him yet again. will take over as he records his first interception of our season. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. From the gun, Jackson. Four-step, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down.
And they pick him off again. Take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. So it's the Colts who come away